I was very much looking to get involved in community activities. I mentioned that to a friend of mine, Elsa Kerr, and Elsa brought me down and took me on an amazing tour. Once I saw the place and saw what they were doing, my heart fell in love with it and started getting involved in volunteer activities.
And then I got involved through my wife. She suggested I come to the YW, and I did, and I went on a tour with Jill and got some sense of what the YW does. I had no idea what the YW did before that. It just kind of touched me. There was a motivation to engage more men in the organization, in the community, and also more people from the business sector. So I really just thought, if not me, who?
I'm a therapist here at the YWCA. Survivors come in and share their stories with me, and we talk through what they've experienced, discuss coping skills that they can use. Sometimes I will advocate for them, complete safety plans if necessary. They come in for therapy, but it's a lot more than just therapy.
The YWCA has been in this community since 1900. And typically when you think of an organization's history, you think about programs and services. But we're very proud and unique in that our history is rooted in social justice as part of a movement. Our founding mothers and trailblazers were women who thought about the role that women play in community. Over the last 40 years, we've really been focused on important issues such as gender-based violence, violence against women, sexual violence and oppression.
The YWCA helps survivors feel empowered. A lot of times when I first start working with survivors, they express fear or doubt that they're able to make it on their own. Once they start working with an advocate or a therapist, they see that they in fact can, and they go on and have success.
The Me Too movement feels different and new. It is really about voices of survivors saying, I too am a part of something bigger than myself. There's a sense of solidarity.
For me, the Me Too movement has to do with how prevalent sexual violence is in our society. For survivors that I work with, the Me Too movement has been very validating.
I think what the Me Too movement has done was allow people that in the past didn't feel comfortable coming to the YW for help. They were ashamed or they felt they were the only one, and this has given people a chance to get support.
It shows them that they're not alone, that there are other women and men who have had experiences like theirs, and they have felt that outpouring of support from their communities.
It's not just me too as a survivor, but me too as someone calling for something different in the world. And lending our voice and challenging the community to be a part of that, not just in service delivery or programs that are being offered or education, but in root causes and social norms, in attitudes and behaviors in the community that lead to or lend voice to domestic and sexual violence.
Why do you have to have a direct connection? We really not only don't have daughters, but we really didn't have a direct connection to the issues. There's still a need for more men to take a leadership role in the issues that are relevant to the YW. Just people that need the help. There's the oppressed and the victims in society. If we can't help each other, then what kind of society are we?
People are looking for opportunities to get engaged, so whether it's investing in organizations like the YW that are trying to make change, serving as volunteers, as advocates, as board members, as voices, providing feedback, whether it's your time, talent, your treasure, your energy, there's space for all of that.
My hope for the future is that men get more involved in supporting survivors and believing survivors and putting a stop to violence against women.
This moment is different because people are saying, I don't have to be a survivor, but I've heard survivors and I've heard enough. Enough to say change has to come, and it has to come now.